Well, well, well. That result is going to be very interesting for the Potter out debate. We still remain in 10th. I don't think we've actually moved from 10th for like 5 or 6 months at this rate, but either so, or anyway, not the result we wanted at all. I don't think anyone wants a draw, ever. You always want 3 points. It's just sort of weird how we can do so well in the Champions League, but then do so shit in the Premier League against teams that are worse than what we're going against in the Champions League. We just beat Dortmund. We've just beat Dortmund. But now we only get a draw against Everton, who I'm pretty sure Everton are relegation. They're somewhat relegation. They are 15th. And all I'm going to say is, if West Ham win a single game, or if West Ham win the next game, I should say, Everton are close to relegation. There's literally 2 points separating Everton from West Ham. Everton are 15th, West Ham are 18th. There's 2 points separating them. Everton are relegation threatened. They've lost more than they've won. They're relegation threatened, and we have drawn to them in a game where we went 1-0 up. Then we tried to hold on to it. João Felix, great goal, debut goal at Stamford Bridge. He has scored a couple before for us, but I think that is his first goal at Stamford Bridge. Especially, I can't remember if he scored one in the Champions League. I know that he has scored one now in the Premier League for Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Then James wins the penalty. Reece James wins the penalty. Havertz converts. No need to retake it this time either. Havertz converts. Classic Havertz penalty. Takes a step up. Has a little stutter to see where the keeper's going. Then puts it in the back of the net. We go 2-1 up. And then Kepa really, really should have done better on that, to be honest. I will not lie to you. Kepa should have done better. But what can you do? I don't think that whatever we say on Twitter will have much effect on the manager in terms of what happens. Like, we can't just say Potter out and then Bowley will say, oh, the fans want him out, so we're going to kick him out. Nah, Bowley will assess what the best situation is. Bowley has not done European football before he owned Chelsea, so I'm sure that he'll talk to the board about it. You got people like Paul Winstanley, got Joe Shields. I can't remember many, but we have people who have been at football clubs before, who know what to do, and there's people there actually on the board that are split on whether they want Potter there or not. They're split on whether Potter's the right person. Do I think he's the right person? I don't know. I've always said that I'm not worried about next season, because the pre-season is crucial to us right now. Next July, August is crucial for pre-season with us. I'm not too worried about next season because we'll have obviously more transfers and everything. I'm just worried about where we finish this season, because there's a very big chance that we do not finish in the top 4. There's also a good chance that we don't finish in the Champions League final lifting the trophy. So I am very worried about where we finish. Do we even make Europe at all? Do we even make Conference League? But today I think we played very well. I can't lie. We dominated the ball. We absolutely dominated the ball. Let me just quickly check the stats. We absolutely dominated the ball. 537 passes compared to their 240. 70% possession. Their 30. More shots. Nearly double their shots. Double what they had on target. More than double their shots on target. More than double their corners. But we just we struggled to find the back of the net. 7 shots on target. Jordan Pickford had a great game, I think. And to be fair, their defence had a great game. Everton's defence had a great game. They did fantastic. But ultimately, I just don't think we're good enough. I've got to be honest. I do not think we're good enough. I think we still need to make some changes to the squad. Should Koulibaly really be playing? I don't know. Koulibaly almost was on the verge of conceding a penalty before the second Everton goal went in. And to be honest, if I knew that shot was going in, I probably would have wanted him to concede the penalty, because then I feel like Kepa's got a good chance of saving it. But obviously, we don't know if a shot is going to go in when it's taken. Pulisic, I think, played great. He's just come to mind because he went down from blocking the free kick. Pulisic, I think, was great given the circumstances, because that's his first game back from injury. Kante, unused sub. Maybe that's just to ease him in again. Mudryk, unused as well. A lot of people screaming for Mudryk. I agree with them. He should have played even 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes even. You know, he has registered the fastest time in the league. He is elite on the ball, I think. Well, he's getting there anyway. And he just doesn't play. Which makes you think two things. One, is it just him being eased in? Or is it like Lukaku last season, where the manager didn't really want him, but the owner did, because it's a fairly big name. Not Mudryk isn't the biggest name, let's be honest. He's a good player. He's not the biggest name in football. I don't know if Potter really wanted Mudryk, to be honest. I'm in two minds. I can't tell if he is just easing him in, or if he didn't actually want Mudryk at all. So it's like, well, I'm not gonna put a player on the pitch that I didn't actually want in the squad at all. But overall, I think we played pretty well. Dominated the ball. The only problem is, if we dominated the ball and won like 4-0 or 4-1, even 4-2, I'd be chill. But we dominated the ball, but failed to find the back of the net. Which is, like, dominate the ball all you want. It means fuck all if you can't find the back of the net. That's why, like, whenever someone brings up XG to me, and we've lost a game, I'm like, bro, I don't care what the fucking XG is. The XG is irrelevant if we haven't got the ball in the back of the net. We might have had a better XG. We haven't got the better fucking of the points, have we? Like, XG is cool and all, but if the ball is not in the back of the net, it's a pointless stat. Like, that's just being XG merchants, which that's useless. So, do I think that Potter will be sacked from this? Absolutely not. I don't think he'll be sacked. It's a draw. We didn't drop 3 points, we dropped 2. Which obviously is not ideal at all, don't get me wrong. But we've obviously had worse results this season. But the fact that we've had worse results doesn't discredit this result. Obviously, this is a bad result. Considering that at 2 times in the match, actually no, all times in the match, we were leading in the goals. We went 1-0 up, they equalised. We went 2-1 up, they equalised. At no point were Everton leading in goals. They had to equalise against us. And we only came away with a draw. We dominated the ball, we just could not find the back of the net for half the game. And dominating the ball and getting better XG, it's useless if you're not getting the ball in the back of the net. And that's why I rate City so highly, because they dominate the ball and they get the ball in the back of the net. Which, if we could do that, it'd be perfect, but we just can't. So, with that, I do want to see much of the same. I want Kepa to play better, though, admittedly. I want us to improve our defending set pieces. But ultimately, I think attack-wise, we weren't absolutely terrible. We weren't terrible, we just had bad luck finishing. I am kind of contradicting myself here, but I don't think we were absolutely terrible. We just need to improve on our finishing, and we need to improve in the final third, I think. So, I think it was a pretty alright game. Obviously, not the result that we wanted, but that's that. I'm not gonna say that's life because that's what Potter says, and a lot of people give him shit for it, and I do agree to an extent. But I do think that we need to improve quite a lot on a lot of different things. Today we didn't play bad today. I don't think there's a few things that we need to improve on, but we did not play bad. But I don't want to see some improvements going forward. So let me know what you think. I'll see you all in the next video, which actually now it's an international break. It might even be an England reaction for the qualifiers, which the first one is against Italy. And we all know what happened last time Italy and England played in any sort of Euros match. So, yeah, that is that. See you on the next one. Peace out.